I bought this machine gun because, I bought this field gun, this artillery gun, because I wanted to take out their machine guns. They had the middle basically locked down tight. I'm definitely getting back to that locker thing. We're gonna figure this one out. Why is it called a locker? But they've got it really, okay, I'm just gonna say locked down and try and resist the urge to keep talking about lockers. They got a lot of machine guns in the middle. So my idea was just to shell those with my AT gun because it's obviously taking out a machine gun with infantry is a really, really tough proposition. Ideally, you flank it, and before it knows what's going on, you kill it. But like I said, this map is not a very good one for flanks. Just quickly, I'll digress. I took my men off the AT gun because I knew an assault was coming over that hill. So I told them to get off so that they would fire back at the assault with their guns. And at about this point, lollybo is freaking out. He's like, "Whoa, I get 2 flamethrowers with my assault squad." And I'm freaking out because I'm like, "Whoa, he killed a bunch of assault infantry, so I get to steal body armor." And so, yeah, we both get things we love. Lollybo gets the flamethrower, and I get stolen things, looted off the dead bodies of my opponent. Always good. I'm not sure how smart it is to loot body armor from someone who has quite clearly died because the body armor didn't work, but, you know, I'm not a body armor expert. No, right now I'm yelling at Lollybo and Vent, "Stop trying to set me on fire!" But it doesn't matter because one of his flamethrower dudes, his backpack gets hit and explodes and sets basically half his squad on fire. So that's really not good. But on the plus side, Lollybo's done so much damage, and Sergei and I have done so much damage that we're basically even. Actually, a big part of it, that was my AT gun blowing up with his machine guns. Mounted machine guns are very expensive, and so the AT gun got a lot of points for us by killing it. So yeah, the idea behind the AT gun was it outranges the machine guns. And so ideally, with infantry, if you want to take a machine gun out, you can flank it and kill everyone, but this map is no good for flanking. You can just bum rush it and catch it while it's reloading. Obviously, that's going to entail a lot of losses, and if you don't catch it while it's reloading, it's going to entail everybody dying. You can throw a lot of smoke grenades and move in on it, and then throw normal grenades, which works. Except this map, again, is pretty close in, and you're not going to really make it through the smoke without someone just immediately left or right of you spotting you in the smoke and killing you. But bam, I killed the other mounted machine gun, so again, you look at the points, we're basically even, because these machine guns are so expensive that even though we have a lot of infantry losses, we can make up for it by my AT gun killing those things. So, how else can you kill a machine gun with infantry? Obviously, if you have some way of approaching it with obstructions between you and the machine gun, right now I'm shelling these sandbags because he was using them as cover, and I managed to kill a machine gunner, which is nice because those guys are expensive too, and so we're only 4 points difference. I almost killed Lollybo right there, almost hit his men with a shell. I was very careful not to, but I almost did. So you can creep forward if there's something between you and the machine gun, like a wall or something, and then you can throw a grenade when you're close enough, or even if you're very stealthy, you just creep from bush to bush and throw a grenade. Again, it's tough on this map, and in general it's tough because usually people aren't stupid enough to leave all sorts of unobserved, unobstructed cover right near their machine gun. But if you can do that, obviously get close enough and throw a grenade. You don't have a lot of other options for attacking it with infantry, and of course, since a lot of those are precluded on this map because there's not a lot of options for flanking and it's so close in and tight and stuff, I figured, I'm just going to shoot it, and the only thing that can shoot a machine gun without getting shot immediately by the machine gun is an AT gun, so that's what I'm going to do. And we saw it worked perfectly. I killed 2 of his machine guns and may have even inspired him to buy his own AT gun, which is not doing quite as good for him because he doesn't have anything to shoot with it. Obviously, you can kill infantry, and these are light AT guns, very light, so they reload very quickly, and they're good for taking out infantry with their small caliber, but point for point, you're usually better off getting infantry to fight infantry, or machine guns to fight infantry. Not that these AT guns are bad, and if they're clumped up, you'll do a huge amount of damage if you get a good explosive in, but typically not the best use of your money. They're not bad. They're not bad. It's just you can get better. And so I buy an assault infantry squad, and I figure I'll move in over here on the right, having taken out those mounted machine guns, but things are looking actually really ugly over there with that 2-pounder and with all those infantry, so I'm wondering if I'm going to be able to move in, or if I need to buy some sort of mortar or machine gun or something to back up my assault. And things are looking pretty sparse on the left, but again, points incredibly close. And so right now I'm just spreading out. I believe over Vent, Lollybo and I were talking about a mortar, and we were deciding one of us was going to buy a mortar, and so Of course, now at this point I'm spreading out to make a perfect defensive thing to protect the mortar, although I'm very unhappy that one of my assault infantry dudes got killed while moving to a bush. So I'm moving this flamethrower dude up. Flamethrower dude is good at defense, I guess. Oh yeah, lollybo bottom mortar, but other people better at defense because flamethrower people have a tendency to make things set on fire, and sometimes it's not your stuff that gets set on fire. So now lollybo's got his mortar up. I'm telling him that's where the AT gun is, so target your fire there. And hopefully all these people in the bushes, plus lollybo's rifleman squad with their sandbags, will be able to protect the mortar. And this is just going to really suck for the opponent because, especially on infantry only, there's not quite a lot you can do against the mortar. And I'm sending up my submachine gun dude to scout. And of course, because I am me, I am sending him up to scout and to steal body armor from that dead assault dude. But I guess I'm not doing that yet. But yeah, he moves forward with one assault infantryman, probably to see what things look like, and thankfully I'm able to defend against it. And my guy's helmet got shot off, so I go retrieve that. And yeah, first job, scout, but first take the body armor. But it turns out he already has it. Whoops. But it's always nice to grab grenades. There's almost no penalty to just grab grenades all the time. It lets you chuck lots and lots of grenades, and I realized this is totally not going to work. He's going to get shot 6 ways to Sunday, but he's done his job, scouted for lollybo's mortar, and it's mortar time. I'm just pointing out what he should be firing at. Sergei looks like he's not doing a lot of progress on the left, but it looks like on the minimap he's got quite a few people, so hopefully he'll be coming in soon. And boom, lollybo really nailing some people, and there's that AT gun there, dead. So look at the points, we're finally ahead. This is like the first time ever we've actually pulled ahead in points. It's a miracle, like Christmas miracle. It's not Christmas. Today is 10/10/10, October 10th, 2010. Just thought I'd throw that out there. And obviously it won't be today when you hear this because I won't be posting this today. I thought those people were still down there, but then it looked like they weren't, so I threw a grenade over to the left, but then of course they were, so they're assault infantry. And so I was deciding what to do, and then bang, I get nailed by a mortar myself. So I'm like, lollybo, there's a mortar there, there's a mortar there. And of course there's a mortar there. Get the hell out of Dodge is the idea, because you know, they're going to start doing exactly what we've been doing, and unfortunately they get a really nice couple of hits in on lollybo's mortar. And first shot did cruise it, second shot kills it. Look, lollybo's messaging me. I think Minecraft might work in the library, and it might work at work too. Alright, well, he's going to fail all of his classes and get fired from his job. Your life is over now. Okay, good luck. He just bought Minecraft, so we might not be hearing from him for another couple years. I have not bought Minecraft because I don't need any more video games in my life. I don't even have time for one video game in my life, and already I'm playing Men of War and StarCraft 2. So somehow we're at 25% on this flag in the middle, so that's nice. If we can just cap that, we'll win. 278 to 276 points. Dead even. Dead even. Although I'd have to give the advantage to them right now because they have a mortar up. We do not have a mortar up. And as soon as they start figuring out where our people on the right are, it's going to be mortar shells are falling from the sky. But my flamethrower dude instantly earns whatever the Russians give to awesome people because he just burnt a whole commando squad. Unfortunately, he dies. And now they have 2 mortars, and we're just really catching it. They might have 3 mortars, I believe. Yeah, I think they have 3 mortars at this point. It's like, oh my god. Oh my god, just shells falling all the time.